Hey everyone, this is Anthony from Domingo's Hobby Shop here, making a video, first video of 2025. Start off by saying I apologize for the low stock on our website. Terrestrial Festival is so hard to keep in stock because it just flies off the shelf. And I've been getting it at decent prices, I think, so I feel like I'm able to offer it at a pretty competitive price, which I'm really happy about. But it's definitely hard keeping it in stock. And I think that I try and like order some as fast as possible, but I could wait, another week and then get a bigger order to be able to have, more variety or just more stock in the store. So it's definitely a learning experience, but I'm working on getting stock and we should have some stock of product this upcoming week of, January 6th to the 11th. We should have some stuff. And Japan also is not shipping any items until the 6th tomorrow, which I think is they're in the 6th already. So I'm already talking with my suppliers to get some stuff in. So thank you for your patience on that. I believe we're so close to hitting 10K sales, or at least in 2024. I got like a pretty significant order at the end of the year, and it was awesome. I haven't like crunched the numbers yet, but we're so close, if not already there, which is amazing. So really thank you to everyone. I really appreciate it. Beginning of the year of last year, it was, slow, but I told myself, keep at it, that if I can, do it through slow times when it booms, which I, was hoping it would, like it always does, then I'll be, it'll be easier, and it has been easier just because of the demand for the product, the Pokemon boom. And so I'm happy to be able to offer these products at decent prices. I'm a collector myself, so I look at the market sometimes and I'm just like, I don't know. I try and bring competitive prices. That's basically my big thing because once again, I'm a collector myself. So yeah. I'm currently experiencing a potential chargeback scam. So I noticed a lot of people were signing up to my store, but they weren't placing orders, and I was like, it's kind of weird. And then I found like a payment section on Wix, and I was noticing that um, a handful of payments were declined recently, and they were from the customers were creating accounts from the Philippines, which was already like weird. And so I'm so glad that Wix caught it, and was able to. And it looked like they were trying to get it delivered to like a freight forwarder or even just a regular address. It was just weird and sketchy. Last week I got a pretty significant order to an address in California, and I thought it was a little weird. I googled the address and it didn't look sketchy. There was a phone number, the name, there wasn't like there wasn't really anything sketchy about it. Um, it looked like a condo or like a house or something. I was like, okay, packed it up, shipped it. It's still in transit. All right. So today, January 5th, I got a huge order for like the hottest items, the maximum quantities, big like $500 order. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I checked the ship to address, and it's the same address as the address I previously spoke about going to California. That didn't really seem too sketchy. And I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. They used a different payment method. The billing and shipping address were the same, but I don't know. Just kind of red flags. And so I call the phone number of the order because I'm like, if this is legit, they shouldn't have a problem answering. And I would just, my plan was, hi, my name is, Anthony from Domingo's Hobby Shop. Did you just place an order on my website? I just want to confirm it's a pretty large order, and I just want to make sure that you placed, it was you. I'm just trying to be wary of scams and stuff and fraud. But they didn't answer, and they didn't have a voicemail set up either. And the phone number was the same phone number as that one, previous order. I canceled and refunded the order already because it's too much of a risk for me. The previous order that I already shipped out is still in transit, and I feel like I'm mentally already prepared for like if I lose that money, which I think it was like a $400 order, then I lose that money. It was $300 or $400. Then because these things are gonna happen in this business. I am aware of that, and I don't want it to mentally set me back or anything. Even though if I were to lose that, that's like for a business the size of mine having small margins, it's a hit for sure. But it is what it is, and I think I'm taking it as a learning process to look forward, be wary of these things, and kind of realize like I'm glad I'm kind of running into these problems now because I have a vision of the store being bigger than it is now, a lot bigger than it is now, and I'm going to need to learn how to handle these situations, once the company, once the business grows more. Um, so I refunded that order. I'm that address. Like, if anyone, it was like I said, it was a bunch of accounts signing up from the Philippines, and I also like I googled the address a bit and stuff, and I wasn't able to find a lot of information. Like, there was a lot of different companies linked to that address, which is just sketchy. And then on one website, I found like a review where they talked about it being a freight forwarder for the Philippines, and to not use them. It That was weird. Sorry, I have these headphones in and they played music. Um, so yeah, it's a lesson to be learned. Something I'm dealing with now. Minor setback, hopefully. Yeah. What else? Battle Partners, the newest set coming out in like a week or two. It is so expensive from Japan right now. I think they know, the demand is just so high for Pokemon. I'll tell you guys straight up, like, here, I'm going to look right now because I've gotten like quotes for it. So, right now, that's insane. That's right. For me, for a supplier, or sorry, for like a business working with a supplier, the price for a case is $954 for Battle Partners. Now, what's so special about this set? Like, it's not a special set. Um, it's just another like regular set. I think Pokemon is just exploding right now, and I don't even. I mean, unless competitors and other big box stores, bigger stores than me, are offering this product at if they're charging me that much, that I would, let's say they're charging me $80 a box. So what, I have to sell it at like 90, 100, and maybe I do, but I don't want to because that just seems so high right now. But yeah, that's the market's volatile. It's very volatile, and the demand is very high. So what's my plan? Wait. My plan is to wait. I don't want to rush, and I'm too small of a shop to take a risk, and also just the price is just too high. I think it's just too high. I think it's inflated, way too inflated. I think that upon release, a day before release, it won't be as crazy. And I just want to bring you guys my customers a competitive price, and if that means waiting, then so be it. It's okay. It really is okay. But at the same, it might be more than your typical box, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's releasing around the same time of Prismatic Evolutions, which I think is gonna kind of overshadow the release of Battle Partners. It's a cool set. Some of the cards we've seen so far are pretty cool. You can see them on Poke Beach. I think two like kind of full trainer cards have been released so far. But yeah, so be a little patient on that, on the battle partners with me, because I don't want to jump to conclusions. The market's just crazy right now. So yeah. But thank you everyone. Buy my stuff, domingosHobbyShop.com. And if you're also a business like mine starting out, be aware of chargebacks. It sucks. It sucks. I'm gonna call USPS tomorrow to try and stop the package in transit that I already shipped, previously, because it's not scheduled to get there until Wednesday. So I have some time, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to get that package back, because it sucks. And it might not be like, it might just be a freight forwarder, but I don't want to take the risk. It's too risky. It's too risky. Same address, different payment method. There's just way too many red flags, and I'm glad that, worst case scenario, and I lose that product and I'm down that money. Okay, I'll take that hit, but I'm still gonna do everything in my power to get that package back. But yeah, thank you guys again, and until next time.